Carl,
Now Carl just needs to log in.
yeah, your life is infinitely entertaining, my man.
I'm so sad. Oh my god. So fucking scarred.
Alright, let's...
So anyways, yeah, if you tell Iocane that, I'm gonna fly to you and beat you to death. I will tell her the story. I will tell everyone the story, but it'll be after she gets a massage.
Alright, I need like a moment to just filter all that out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great lead-in to how insane this campaign is.
Was this your last time at the bottom right? The pufferfish eating a carrot?
What'd you say?
Was this always here at the bottom right?
No. I was testing some things.
Okay.
I decided to leave him there because I like him.
Fair enough.
Oh man, it's disturbing.
I can always hide him. He can always go beneath foglit, or he can. I can toggle his visibility.
I'm looking.
All right. Before we start, roll them up.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. Oh geez, shivers. Oh, I beat him.
Oh.
Oh, me too, man.
You just need a 4.
I think I disconnected. Let me refresh because I don't see your guys' rolls.
Got one that's over 10.
Thank God.
Very uninspired today.
I got 11, but I'm reloading.
Yeah, I saw. All right. All right, mincemeat. What happened last time?
Let me see.
And in the journals tab, under session recaps.
We all got prime numbers. Look at us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad omen.
There can be only one.
So under journals tab, what?
If you need, I said, if you need help doing a recap, under the journals tab, there's a thing called sessions recap, and you'll find session 6. And that's true for you too, D.
I feel
Everyone
like
else knows
Subtle
that.
D's a good title for the whole campaign. Apparently.
Wait, session 6 you said?
16.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh.
That'd be weird if we went back.
I don't think so, buddy.
We did 10 more sessions with that.
I think it's funny that the folder is called Syzygy Week 1.
Right? That's what I was saying.
I mean, not all of it's Syzygy Week 1. Some of it's pre-Syzygy. But I was just like, these...
Okay.
If there's going to be, like, a session a day, I need more folders.
Are recaps usually in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Usually out, yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to hear Shivers say it though.
I mean, if you
One day.
If you really felt the desire to do it in character, no one would stop you.
True.
Okay. I don't know if I'm feeling that desire today. All right. So last time we started out, people waking up, talking about visions, talking about how Tundra made a badass villain, and going back and forth until eventually it was brought up that this was a possible future, not a definite future. We did a very long walk back to the college, talking to each other a lot. And then we met this hunter of werewolves just outside the gates. And he's looking for his friend who went missing, and warned us about the evil of the werewolves, which apparently are druids. We went in. Bali ended up getting burned by the fence or gate. There was a goblin there who wasn't a guard, but the not guard was bribed nonetheless with ice cream.
Perhaps the best guard, though.
Perhaps. Let me see. I believe Tundra liberated Bali's pine cone by also liberating the ice cream shack from its counter. Let me see. Shivers, Marcus, and Gerald went to the library and found out that Gerald actually did have a book in the library and that he was well renowned for his famous recipes that many great assassins have used. Let me see.
I
of a
just
big
rammed
deal.
her head into the door and opened it.
It's if you think about it on the lines of like anarchist cookbook sort of thing.
Right. Hence, many great assassins have used his book. Mincemeat, having felt bad for the guards, as when he stole their food, he got horribly sick along with his rat. Ended up bringing them some good food because to him, they are also just other beggars on the street. And then once we got back, there's a huge discussion about Gerald and then what we should call Gerald. And he mostly agreed to being the fall guy.
It has its perks.
And the
And the what?
G.
He is the G.
Yeah. Although I think he's the G when we're doing sneaky things, right? And Gerald when we're doing everything else.
Yeah, he still needs to be Gerald, the person that we decide we can use him in both ways. Like he's kind of like the perfect weapon. We just throw him at any problem and he can just like solve it, you know? Like...
Do you want to mention that Marcus was super hot when he woke up?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Um,
We had to roll him
I
around.
don't know how relevant that is, but it means
look,
something.
man.
I mean, currently, to my knowledge, it doesn't have great significance yet. Like, all we know is that he woke up hot.
Yeah.
And then he stopped feeling hot.
And he took like a snap, and he's like, "I woke up like this," you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just trying to find.
Feeling hot.
And the library has knowledge. The restricted section. We gotta go.
Oh, yeah. They did have the restricted section. What book did they have again?
Everything
It's
that
for
we...
any books about
Oh,
the
right.
return.
Yeah.
And the Druids.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that is off limits even to the librarian.
And Ember gave us a lead also. What was it? The requisitions? Is that what it was? Requisitions office might know about that amulet we have.
Oh, that I also forgot about.
And Tundra told Bali that if he ever leaves him, he'll kill everyone.
It was a figure of speech.
An unending raid.
Was it?
Regardless of what it
Oh
was.
yeah,
it was
and
sad.
then there was that whole instance of the ice cream lady being like, "Are you okay, son?" And him being like, "I'm fine," and everyone freaking the fuck out from that.
Yeah, Tundra did not fly under the radar, and then later came hard at Gerald, being like, "Look, you can't be attracting attention to us."
Yeah.
You know, if you didn't know any better, it's like I don't know what I'm doing.
Your secret's safe with me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's everything. Oh, we got new
Can I-
letters.
One more little look at a thing, because for whatever reason, these notes I was looking for, I cannot. But I think I know. Post.
Wargoth must pay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. Okay. The now 6 of you sleep rather calmly as the night goes on. Except for you, Mincemeat. As the night goes on, you constantly just underneath your bed, you hear like this clinking sound, this clank. Like metal hitting rock.
Money? I go to look.
As you look under the bed, as you, being in the old bed of Valric Fizzbubble, find a bag.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay,
grab
rather-
it and open it.
Yeah, a rather large bag. As you open it up, the clanking is a bit louder, but the entrance of the bag is stone.
The entrance of the bag is stone, like it's sealed with stone.
Yeah, almost like you open up the front of this large bag and there's just stone, but you hear clanking coming through it.
I'm gonna knock on the stone.
You knock on the stone. The clanking continues.
Knock, 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 knock. Any response?
Roll d20.
Sure.
You hear the sound pause for just a second. And then it starts again.
Can I like try to chip away at the stone using the silver star thing? Silver shard, or what is the weapon called?
It's the star shard.
Star shard, yeah.
Yeah, you can chip away at it. It's essentially just a knife, so it's not going to be that great at chipping away at stone.
Hmm. All right, I want to try to take it to the rooftop, but I want to like position like maybe a pointy rock at the bottom and try to drop it onto the pointy rock. If I can find something like that.
Yeah, I think with enough time, yeah, you can probably climb up on the roof.
So this is not a dream. I see him do this.
Yeah, you see Mince kind of start fiddling around as he picks up Shivers, what you know as the D-bag,
Oh shit.
as he goes to take it out. As he goes to take it out of the room.
Oh, yeah, Mince, what you got there? How'd you get that?
I think there's someone inside.
There's a great many things inside that bag.
That's the little pocket bag, right? The like pocket dimension bag.
Yeah, the one that has still not been opened.
Hmm.
Want to help me open it?
Aye, but we got to be careful. That was given to us by someone that I'm not sure we can fully trust. But yes, as long as we're careful. What do you have in mind?
I was thinking that maybe if I drop it from roof onto hard object, maybe it could break the stone.
Hi, you're a genius, lad. Let us go.
Yeah.
With you helping, maybe I could jump down with the bag to add extra weight. You just try to stabilize me so that I don't, get hurt.
All right.
Shivers, you help Mincemeat up onto the roof. Gerald, being Gerald, probably just sleeps through it.
I'm just sleeping through.
As Mince, the first time you drop it off the roof, it falls kind of weightlessly, like an empty bag would.
Yeah, I was gonna try to. Now that we have Shivers, I was gonna try to position my feet on it so that my I would jump down with it so that my full weight is helping to break the stone.
All right.
I kind of.
What is your full weight?
Not heavy. I don't know if I even have that down. Oh, I'm 38 pounds.
So I think you're twice the weight of the bag. All right.
Although, how much? I do have 29 extra pounds of equipment.
Roll me
I
d20. You can roll it at
Maybe.
advantage because Shiver's helping.
Oh, okay. Let's roll another one then. Ooh.
Yeah. As you start jumping, this stone starts to crack. You hear the clanking sound goes for a little bit, but after you start the jumping, it stops. And with one final landing, you hear this loud crack. As Mincemeat, Shivers, I need you both to make me a con save. Shivers, you have advantage.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's not a con save. Con is plus.
You can just add your
2.
con to that.
15.
I forgot the hotkey to do advantage, so let me
You can just roll it again.
Yeah. Oh God, no. Wait, I have a disadvantage, so.
You don't have disadvantage.
Oh, I don't. Even though I rolled an one at the beginning. Okay.
No, that
No problem. We're good.
we don't do that.
We don't do that.
All right.
So, as this stone cracks, this cloud of noxious fumes erupts from it. As Shivers, it is too much for you. You don't have to breathe it in. It's just this corrosive cloud. As Mincemeat, what's your con?
15.
All right. You got to get out of this cloud, but you're able to move. Shivers, you almost have this if you could retch, you would.
Oh, that's torture. So am I up on the roof? Because I stabilized him and dropped him, right? So the cloud billowed up to me.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Storm's not that tall. The cloud is.
I mean,
I can check cloud size. I think it's 20-foot radius.
yeah, I will definitely fall for sure. You see the lights on Shiver's helmet flicker and fade and kind of go out for a second, and he kind of makes a loud yelping sound and just creaks and
Yeah,
falls off.
The rest of you, it doesn't take long. It's like a skunk just sprayed like beneath your deck or something, like beneath your house. There's just this horrible, horrible smell.
And then like a
You hear like a clang.
Is he like embedded in the dirt?
He's like he pretty much just fell on the pavement outside.
Yeah.
Oh,
It wasn't too super tall, thankfully.
Oh,
Oh, my
yeah, it
brick.
wakes me up,
What was
yeah.
that?
Polly, it's especially horrible for you.
Who set
Yeah.
an alarm clock? I didn't set the alarm spell.
Tundra, what have you eaten? Are you lactose intolerant? Nice.
Am I lactose intolerant?
Good question.
Are you lactose intolerant? No, roll d20.
Roll for tolerance.
No.
No, of course I'm not lactose intolerant.
What in Morgoth is that smell?
Why do you assume it's me?
How heavy or how bad of a smell is it?
Like I said, it's like a skunk sprayed under your house. It's
Where's Shivers? And
Horrible.
Meaty. The other guy.
Mince meat.
Yeah.
Meaty.
You gotta get out. Open the window.
I think I'd be just like really tired, not feeling up for this. I want to put a pillow over my face and then cast sleep on myself to go back to sleep.
you lull yourself back to sleep. Bolly, you open a window. It gets worse.
That is a G move.
The cloud.
Oh my god, no.
You let
It's
the
coming
cloud.
from outside.
Is it your crows?
Did they murder someone?
Oh my god, it's a murder of crows. Is that where the term comes from?
I guess so.
Tundra, it's all happening right now for him.
I try to like.
Guys, there's something outside. Did you not hear the sound? That clanging, it sounded like a bell.
I get up out of bed.
I'm gonna shove my tapestry in my nostrils.
Good. Stammer outside.
Yeah, you see this dispersing cloud as you see Shivers face down on the pavement, and you see Mincemeat just, I assume, leaving the cloud.
Yeah, with probably bag in hand.
Is it like
Run over to
colored? Is it smoke
So
colored?
if it's bag in hand, the cloud's coming with you.
Oh, then I'll do that. It's probably the easiest way to protect Shivers from the cloud.
Yeah,
Hey.
you
Run over.
Is it like black smoke, green smoke?
green, definitely.
Is he dead?
No,
It's
he's
hard to
fine.
tell.
Stay back.
I check him.
Bag
And
has
Mince-
bad gas.
Yeah.
Mince, taking this bag with you, you've definitely started retching a few times. It is bad. It is a bad bag. As it
Stay back.
starts to disperse. The cloud becomes kind of thinner and thinner as eventually it's diffused by the morning wind.
Thanks.
I check Shivers. Is he dead? Can I tell if he's dead?
The lights will come back on, and he just.
Is it gone?
Over here.
What are you guys doing?
Did you fall off the roof?
Mince found the D-bag. Hadn't managed to open it. Had a genius idea.
I jumped off roof.
What?
You know, the D-bag. The one given to us by Danny D. Danny Derelict.
Yeah. I'm so confused.
Is he just standing there holding it? Like, what is?
I'm
Yeah, mincemeat, you can add the D-bag to your inventory.
okay. Can I look inside of it?
Yeah, you look inside, and there is a large eye looking back at you through a hole in the stone.
Do you want out?
Oh! Dad?
Son?
Oh. Tell Dad, bag open. As the eye kind of retreats into the darkness and you hear this stomping.
Danny the dad, derelict.
Am I allowed to read the description of the D-bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you should look at the bottom first because it might. A couple different people have had the bag before, so.
Why I don't remember. Why do we have that thing? Why'd you jump off the roof?
A valid question. Were you trying to fly like the crows?
Me? No, there was stone blocking entrance. Had to break stone. As I point at whatever rubble might be on the ground.
You couldn't just smashed it with a hammer or something.
No.
I look at Bali and I put a hand on top of my head and kind of like do like a measuring, like kind of gesture of like, I don't think I'm big enough for that.
Hey, so he used his brain. It was rather clever, actually. Has to be to help balance him, drop him on something sharp. Now it's be open.
Good thing you didn't miss.
Yeah, it's got a smell to it.
There's somebody inside this.
What?
I think we
Yeah.
were told that.
He's going to tell his dad that the bag's open.
I don't remember that.
There's so many little details. It's hard to keep track of
Is
these.
Danny his dad? Who's his dad?
I don't know. He just said dad. I thought he was calling me dad for a second.
I believe it is Danny Derelict. And, hard to find. We always manage to just bump into him.
But we always find him in the town, not the school, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
take a
you've
look
been-
at the chalkboard.
Yeah, you've been kind of at this a while. Mince shivers kind of in the early hours of the morning. As the chalkboard begins to scratch. As it says, like a couple days ago, myth and menagerie. Except today, it is right outside your dorm in the garden. After that is chronergy in the School of Transition.
What is myth and menagerie?
It's a class.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which teacher that was. Was that the high teacher?
Amila?
That is Amila. No,
Chronoturgy? Is that what you said?
chronergy.
Chronoturgy.
Myth and Menagerie was the one where we we're looking at dead bodies? Question mark. Was that what that one was?
No. Myth and Menagerie was the real quick one.
One
that
that
you
the
guys
lady
took before
smelled when she
meeting.
opened the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
She like told us a myth about the wolf, and then gave
So-
us another thing.
Oh yeah, the ice wolf. That's right.
So do we
Are we all
choose?
going to class today?
Do we choose which class we go to, or is that in order we go to one then the other?
It's one then the other. It's your morning class and your afternoon class.
Hmm.
If you decide not to go to class, that's up to you.
I think it's good to go to class. Although second class much more important.
Hey, and we do have finals, or no, exams. Yes, exams. Ah, yes.
Maybe go to
Okay.
both class.
Also, the library, and perhaps the confrontation lead.
Before we do anything else at the library, we need to talk to the dean of comprehension. It's a bit of a dead end there, you see.
Perhaps during our long block we could.
Hey would be, as they say, down.
How long have we been? What day are we on in school?
Let me check. It is
I
the
feel like we're
11th.
like a weekend.
It is the first bruise day of Monkstead.
Crystal clear, tracking perfectly. I know exactly how long it's been.
It's almost the end of the first week of school. You're kind of in the last third.
I feel
And
like
you can thank Nick for the 15-day week.
Thank you.
Thank
Nick.
you.
You're welcome.
I feel like at some point we probably should solve the mystery that we've been set upon. If you think about it, the amount of gold per hour we're probably making at this point on this quest, we're probably working for slave labor at this point as far as what we're getting on return. Does that make any sense? Like, this is definitely less than minimum gold wage.
200 gold's 200 gold.
Yeah, but over 15 days of work.
We're not working.
You forget, we're also emptying money into head. We get classes. When man empties money into head, cannot be stolen unless it's lobotomized.
Unless lobotomized.
I'm just saying, we're basically working for, at some point, we're going to be working for copper per hour if you average it all out. And that's probably not very Anyways, we need to figure this out.
If you want, I could give you night classes. Those pay very well.
The confrontation lead, I think, is our best bet. To find more about the amulet and maybe how they know about it.
Well, the Ember had told us maybe the requisitions office. You see, the amulet is school property, more than likely, which means they might know who checked it out, so to speak. It might give us a name.
I really don't think they be so careless as to slip up as using borrowed stuff from the school, but it could be worth looking into. I agree with Bali. Let's listen to him today.
Shit. We're doomed.
Maybe we should, I mean...
Would anyone like some berries?
So we
No?
can have crows following us.
Yeah. The moment you hold out the berry, there are crows. Whether inside or out, there's tapping at the windows. See,
Wait, where's Gerald?
He's sleeping. He can't sleep on himself.
I didn't know that. I just put a pillow over his head.
Hmm. Should I wake him up? I'm gonna
Yes,
wake him up.
Yes. We need our not fall guy awake in our classes.
He's the not fall guy. That's the perfect name for him.
All right, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna hold the stinky bag up to his nose.
Yeah. Gerald. You are suddenly awoken to a horrible smell.
Oh my god! I'm just like scrambling and just fall out of bed. Where's it back?
I'm gonna try to like help catch him when he's like falling, probably getting crushed in the process. I come to wake up.
Oh, why do you smell so bad?
Bag I found. Good bag. Bad smell.
Good bag, bad smell.
I'm just gonna try and gather myself and just get out of the room as quickly as possible.
Yeah. You
Oh,
pull it up. You
Good
get
morning,
out.
everyone.
Why, hello there.
Good morning.
Man, I cannot tell you. Sleeping here was better than I thought. I knew this place would be better than my last home.
What was your last home?
Don't
The
worry
dog
about
shack?
it.
Aye, now you can't just be saying that and then not telling us.
You can't.
Oh,
Don't worry.
What matters is that we're on another level of bigger and better places, as we should be.
My last home was paper that I held up with sticks over sewer pipe or grate to keep warm.
Also, why does mincemeat smell so bad?
It might be because
guys
you
smell
lived on
this?
top of a sewer grate.
No,
that's true.
I take shower now.
Mm.
We had a small victory this morning with a magical item, it seems. Something we were given. But that not be what we're concerned about. We got to debate if we're going to class and then where to go after.
Ali, if we're following your lead, then which one of us are you taking with you?
Hmm.
I say, two of
Bali's
us
the black
go.
sheep of this school. Bali doesn't want to drag anyone else down.
Yeah, I'm not letting you leave with my brick. I'm sorry, it's just a personal thing.
Ali has your brick?
Don't leave me tuba you.
Why this surprising? Just brick.
No, not for
Ali,
him.
how'd you convince him to give him his,
It's a thing. A favor. But you go to class. Bali will go check out the. What was it called?
No, God.
Confrontation. That was your plan, right? To go out to confrontation.
No, the
Oh.
place that he's talking about.
The requisitions?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's that confrontation.
Oh, it is. Okay.
What was your lead?
Well, the amulet that was used to break into the crypt may have came from confrontation.
Oh,
It's all we got.
that sounds like a big deal.
Unless
Why are
the
you going
crows
along?
find something today.
He's
Bali
got
has a
one.
reputation.
Maybe you take our fall guy with you. I mean, G.
Is that what we're going with, G?
Yeah, G.
I like that G better.
The G, people will ask questions.
Oh,
Yeah.
fewer
Like-
question with G.
Like, why the G? Or how the G?
He can market it as a sports drink.
A sports drink.
Yeah, the G.
Gentleman G.
Why would we advertise branding on a made-up sports drink and not my book?
What G fuel?
G fuel. No. Oh god.
Would anyone like to go with Bali or just
I'm going.
Where was it you were going again?
you should go to class?
I'm not. You leave with my bro.
You should go to class.
I won't smash
Marcus,
anything.
okay.
promise.
Are you
Alright, Bali and
feeling
Tundra
well
first.
this morning?
Ah,
Did you
I
wake up
mean-
feeling hot again?
No. I woke up abruptly to a loud noise and a very smelly smell. I'm doing great.
As did us. Well, looks like the rest of you have a class to get to.
I thought we didn't do classes.
Which two classes were they again?
Myth and Menagerie and Chronergy.
Which schools do those belong to?
Comprehension and Transition, respectively.
And transition is the one that has transmutation in it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's also the school our dorm is in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are you leaving with the bricks or with the brick or with Tundra?
He's coming with me, I guess.
I'm going.
Yeah, Tundra and Bali go into confrontation. The rest of us are going to class.
Yeah.
I like how I ask him to like figure out what the brick is, but I never let him leave my sight. So it's just me constantly behind him going like, have you figured out what the brick does yet? Like, didn't think it through.
In this way, you don't really not have the brick.
As the four of you head out to the garden, you kind of go to this central gazebo where the other students are waiting. Those of you who were in the last class, so I guess Shivers and Marcus, you see the Watchers at midnight, you see the Fire Eaters, and you see oh, I can't remember the last one. Northern Lights. Alpine Echo is not there. As you get to the class, you wait just a few minutes. As out from behind a large bush, this small halfling woman walks out. It's like, mince. Second terrible thing you've smelled today. Smells like sulfur, rotten eggs. Has everyone, welcome to Miss Menagerie. I hope you're ready to meet my menagerie. She looks up. You see a kind of large moth. Its wings with the texture of snowflakes fly down and land on her shoulder. So, who's ready to get familiar with familiars?
I'm Miss Familiar class.
I raised my hand.
You're the transfer, correct? Mincemeat.
Yes.
I think you work for someone I'm good friends with. Anyways, today's assignment should be rather simple. Spread throughout these gardens is my menagerie. And you are tasked with befriending these creatures. And today, let's have a little competition. But it won't be between your cliques. It will be against your own clique. She starts separating the cliques into groups. As Team Darkness, Mince. You are with Shivers.
Beautiful.
And Team Old.
Team Old.
Team Looming Darkness.
If any of you need any help,
beautiful,
and I am unavailable, please feel free to ask one of our students who already has a familiar. I think I didn't notice. And she walks up to you, Shivers. Can I say hello?
Aye. I'm going to. Is she just doing something to me, or?
Yeah, she's like up next to you, like trying to call your familiar.
Yeah. The way that it'll always come out is he holds his hands out like this, and then just shadows leak from all of the crevices in his body and swirl around in his hands, and poof, makes the little shadow cat.
Oh, what a beautiful creature! What a beautiful little creature!
It's me, Ronso
Jr.
Jr.
Feeble hand. Oh, Ronso Jr. What a beautiful name. She goes to pet him.
Yep. The smoke just kind of coalesces around the fingers and moves like a cat would up against you, but it presses through her fingers and leaks.
Yeah. Yeah, getting real close to her, you notice like all of her skin. It's kind of like this gray and almost flaky skin. She's
doesn't shower. Got it.
Yeah.
And Mince, with your high passive perception, you notice kind of like coming out like the back of like her shoe is this small trail of slime.
I point and I'm like, what is that?
Oh, it's nothing.
Another question. Can
Yes.
two become familiar?
As she looks at your little rat. A pet is a bit different from a familiar. I wouldn't risk a dear pet's life. Familiars can always return to us in the strangest of ways.
Okay.
Anyways, find whatever corner of the garden you wish. I will be back to check on each and every one of you. Tundra, Bali. You walk into the offices of confrontation. As kind of standing at attention is Rumblehoof. And this really fat centaur. Really fat. If you remember, 2 gets. 1 man, 1 horse. As he kind of reading his book past time, he goes, appointment.
You're the smooth talker, right?
Before I even say anything, I want to refresh my memory. So we learned that confrontation was the ones that like made this thing, or like what was the backstory on it?
They kind of have the means to. I wouldn't say they made it, but they supplied it.
Got it.
The means to all of the, not all the magic items. It kind of falls into partially requisitions, partially foggy.
And then whoever had it on them, I would have like gotten it from them before we left. just
Yes.
so I could,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. We came by to seek your knowledge, sir.
Don't you have class?
Some things are far more important. This is of utter importance.
What is it?
I hold up the amulet. Do you know where this came from?
Oh, requisition. You want to talk to Relicus. But after
So
that,
they-
go right back to class.
Of
It
course,
was.
yes. Is he in the other building, or?
No, let's go that way down the hall.
What book is he reading?
A Tale of Two Love.
Tale of Two Loves. Ah, Bali loves the ending of that one.
Now, don't tell me.
You're in
Do
for
you
a
like-
treat.
Do you like cookbooks?
This like fat centaur. He just looks at you, breathing.
Because I know a writer that makes one. I found it enjoyable.
Bestseller.
Mm.
101 Ways to Cook a Dragon. You heard of it?
Let's see. I'm listening.
It should be part of every person's personal library.
If you'd like to check it out, it is in the actual library.
Okay. If you're not here to set up an appointment, make your way to requisitions. I don't want you to. What?
And then back to class.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As you walk away. And enjoy your book.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
As you make your way,
I will let you do the talking. You've been doing good so far.
you make your way over
Why are
to.
you freaking out?
But I'm not good with. I don't like confrontation.
You've got this.
No,
Okay,
pun intended.
like the school.
In general.
You make your way over to this extra room. You see these very clean marble countertops. As you hear this, as there's this large, beefy minotaur, as he's looking.
Yes.
As he wipes down this already squeaky clean countertop.
Wow.
As he stops.
Immaculate. It's very clean in here.
Business. What do you seek from
step behind.
Relicus?
I step behind him.
Well, Bali Relicus, is your Relicus? Okay. Bali needs to know
Relicus
about
speaking.
This, yes. Bali needs to know about this amulet. Did you loan this out to a student by chance?
If it was not your clique, I am under no obligation to disclose.
Well, who's talking of obligations? I was just a question, really. If you'd like to tell.
Are you here to return a lost object? And he kind of puts down this little monocle. Broken. He lets out a snort.
It
Where did
was
we
not
get
us
it? Did
that
we
broke
get it from whatever the guy the
You got it
was
from
left in
Leofrid.
the Yeah.
You weren't actually there to get it.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't remember.
Because
Okay.
you're afraid of ghosts.
Yeah. So you did loan it out. You just won't tell us.
It has been loaned out. But my lips are sealed.
Relicus, are you a fan of this school? Of its founders? Their legacy?
Why do you riddle me?
Would it surprise you if this amulet was used to steal the body of Krim?
Further information of that may also not be disclosed by order of the board.
So the board knows. I turn to Tundra.
You're doing great.
This is bad.
What? I thought you were nailing it.
Well, let's just say.
Are you here to return it?
Listen, man, we didn't break your amulet. We're trying to call attentions to students who may treat your equipment with malcontent.
Let me take it. I will fix it. As he holds out a hand.
Is there also an apt punishment for those responsible?
Payment.
Maybe a reward for returning it.
No. Glory.
It would have
And
just
honor.
stayed in the crypt forever. It could be
Hand
haunted.
me the object.
It's probably haunted.
I will take care of it.
You won't help us, but you want us to help you.
If you desire information, you must seek permission from the Dean of Confrontation, Yagri Bearchin.
Let's add that to the list of deans we need to talk to. Got
I
it.
think we should return after we have talked to said individual, and we will give you the trinket then.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh shit, I gotta do it.
Bali can help with that.
I
Open
have
your mouth once. Yeah.
I have a +0 to persuasion. So
I think I,
I
have
don't
like a
know.
-1.
I think you have a +1.
Oh, do
Wisdom is your dump.
Charisma is my dump.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want me to talk?
Roll it again. Godbane.
I? Oh, I thought he was just gonna roll too.
Oh,
No.
No.
No one's gonna believe me. I'm crazy. What? Okay.
I mean, is it a?
I desire the amulet.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean.
If you hand it to me, I will make the proper appointment for you to see the dean.
I like a Bali, because I don't know if that's a good deal.
Then we'll have no leverage.
I mean, we get the appointment though. We get to
We-
see the dean.
But
Your leverage will be your honorable actions in the school of confrontation.
Listen
what
to the
will
man.
you tell the dean?
I will tell him that
Bali and Tundra.
Bali and Tundra seek audience with the honored dean of confrontation.
And we returned.
In
the
regards-
amulet. Yes.
In regards to a found amulet.
Broken and not used by us. Yes?
I think if we overcrowd the
It
stadium,
is not
we
your
can-
amulet. You are not responsible for its destruction. It is
Yes.
responsible of the clique who it was loaned.
He's dead.
And that's still good. Never mind. All right. That sounds good. Yes.
Return to class.
Can I, Bali just said these counters are immaculate.
Yes, Relicus has cleaned them.
Duh.
Yes. Are you a fan of cookbooks by chance?
No.
Oh God. Right.
Relicus is a keeper of items and curios.
When should we expect our meeting?
A letter shall arrive.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.
Yes.
Wow, Relicus.
Relicus is so good, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And as we walk out,
I think they
Oh,
went
no,
really
like-
well, actually.
yeah, it's better than Bali expected.
I feel like we got totally screwed in the deal, but I'm not actually sure. I don't know how these work.
As we walk out, I'm gonna say something to Thunderhoof or whatever his name is.
Rumblehoof.
Yeah, that guy. And I'll be like, we shall return. We have an appointment with the dean.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Enjoy that book now.
Yeah. And he just kind of he flicks the pages like half paying attention.
Well, now we know that the board knows who stole the body. I think they're in on it.
All right. Let's.
I'm glad you didn't bring me.
Mincemeat.
You're a conspiracy theorist. Yeah.
Mincemeat, roll me a d6.
We might be the two least persuasive people in the group.
Yeah, and then you were going against a
Besides
Relicus.
Shivers, but even he might do better.
Gerald will be like, oh, you know, it's like, what an
Mincemeat.
offer. Oh. Vince
I
Meat,
worked
are
with
you
that author.
Nick.
Hmm?
Mincemeat. Roll me a d6.
Sorry. Do.
All right. Marcus. Roll me an odds or evens.
Even.
All right. Tundra, Bali, you return to the school. You return to this garden. As you're coming in from the top, you see the small teacher, the small halfling. She's kind of looking around at these various familiars she has set up. At the moment, she is taking care of a pseudo-dragon. It's a little small, draconic fellow. Oh, you must be the rest of Think Tank. Yes, you missed the beginning, but...
Sorry we're late. We had an appointment.
Yes, just find a place in the garden. Tame a familiar. Try and be good friends with it. If you're half as good with them as you are with crows, then you should be a shoo-in.
Uh-oh.
You know about the crows.
Should I not? I think everyone knows about the crows.
That's the worst thing to hear. We hear it so much.
Oh, you're the crow guy.
I just forgot about me being a bear. I'm just a crow guy now.
Crow guy's
You know,
better than murderer.
At least we live near the menagerie, which kind of helps a bit.
True.
If you... That corner over there hasn't been claimed yet.
Okay.
What are we doing?
As the two of you go find your place. She walks off. All right.
I might need this for class. Yeah, I'm gonna give him his brick back. Just
Yeah, as
for
you look in the
class.
bag for your brick, there's two of them.
Are they like the same size? It didn't break in half or anything?
Identical. Full
Okay.
bricks. And
Which one's his?
I take them both out. I'm like,
Tantra, these are your bricks, but not only are there two of them, but they are like free of wear and tear.
Dad must be getting closer.
What the fuck? We're
okay. Bali didn't do anything.
How did you split the brick?
After class, Tundra. After... It's okay. Yes, familiars. Bali's excited.
Oh god.
As with,
Can I spot any differences whatsoever?
Dual wield.
if I were to like, you know how there are like different senses, like tremors, like blind sight, stuff like that.
Brick sense.
You would have like brick sight.
Excite.
Brick sight. Put it on your
It's
test.
almost, it's like a sixth sense. You don't really know how, but this one's the brick. This one's not.
It's not a sixth sense, it's a brick sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mince. Shivers. You come across this corner of a garden where you hear a loud burp
Timely.
as you see lying on its side, almost comatose, is this small drake. Next to the drake are about 7 empty tanks.
Seven empty what?
Tankards.
He's perfect.
Look at him there. So majestic.
Best.
I'm gonna
As it
pull
kind
out
of-
my family juice.
You put out your what?
I'm gonna pull out my family juice.
It's
Juice. I thought you said family jewels. I'm like,
that,
hold
that
on.
that strawberry wine that I had.
Yeah.
before.
You see it kind of like comatose out its back, its nostrils start to move up.
I'm gonna speak in a gentle voice. I could see no better way of using this than to give it to you, little lizard friend.
Yeah, it kind of lazily flops back over the wings, just kind of like moving however they will, as it slowly lumbers over. This very small creature. And it looks up at you.
If you come with me today, we could even get you some meat. I'm a lizard too, and I love meat.
Its eyes gaze at the jar, I think you said you have.
Yeah, it's like a mason jar.
Yeah, as it eyes it and it licks its lips.
It's opened.
It goes up. And what's a relevant roll for this?
Animal handling?
Almost, but not quite.
Insight?
Insight would be good for this, actually. Roll me an insight check.
All right. Oh, I wish I had a reroll. Let's see.
Can I help?
Oh,
No.
Balls.
You haven't coaxed the beast yet.
Okay.
As it drinks a bit of it, and it looks up at you, belches again. This small cloud erupting from its gullet. As I need to make you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
okay.
It's all smells for mints today.
Oh, low rolls.
As this cloud, this like pure alcohol cloud, washes over you, as in seconds you are drunk.
Okay.
Marcus, Gerald, you come to your corner of this garden as you see just picking random flowers out of the ground and just tossing them behind it. It's just a severed hand. Just a hand.
It's
Just crawling around.
oh Jesus. The Addams family or some shit. All right. Boy. Jeez, Gerald, is this? She had a cool snowflake moth. And we get a hand, like.
Wait, what does the hand look like? Does it look like some decayed
looks
with
like-
the hand? Is it like
It's like a
pristine-
decayed hand. This is like if a zombie lost its hand and started crawling around.
Oh my god.
Yes, it seems pretty disturbing. Are you sure that's not a student?
No no one can be sure around here. Just so you
Hey.
know.
Maybe that's Krim.
It's it's not impossible that it is a hand from a body from Resolution
Yeah.
that one of the students brought to life.
Even better reason to make it your friend.
Are we sticking with this one, or do we want to move on?
We ditch the hand.
Maybe. I mean, it is a hand. Maybe it can literally help you write.
Yes, I was thinking
transcribe
that.
stuff.
I was thinking that.
I was thinking, one more what a hand want to do. Then right, I was gonna, maybe leave my book out with a quill as like a little bait, but I don't know. It doesn't really have eyes. Can't talk either, I think. How does it know what to write?
I think we have to try to communicate with it.
Alright, I have an idea. How is the hand walking? Like, yeah, okay. Can I make my mage hand visible? Or is it stuck at being invisible?
You know the spell, so you can have a visible mage hand.
Alright, I want to create a mage hand and make it look like it's walking like that hand. Try
Yeah.
and see if I can get its attention.
Yeah, roll me I guess an Arcana or a Sleight of Hand. Kind of follows your move. As the hand stops picking stuff out of the ground, and it turns quickly, facing the mage hand.
Can I lift the pointer finger up and down a little bit a few times as like a signal?
Yeah. As it kind of walks closer, and it kind of props itself up on its wrist. And
Alright,
it
I'm gonna
starts,
do the same.
it grabs the hand. And it starts moving its thumb.
It's a fucking thumb war.
It woke up and chose war.
Alright,
Oh, you better not lose.
follow my lead. Can I try and get my mage hand to look like it's evading it? And then I want it to look at the hand for a little bit, and then I want to kneel down and put my hand on the ground and have my mage hand walk to me. And I'm looking at Marcus to do the same.
Yeah, it stops as the hand kind of releases from it. And it sees your hands on the ground. As Marcus, are you doing the same?
Jeez.
I have to know if it has to choose another hand.
Follow my lead. We don't have a chance.
I don't want it touching me.
It crawls up, Gerald, and with a firm grip, it grabs onto your hand.
Oh, alright, I guess we're
And
doing
it
this then.
It starts to commence. I need you to roll me a sleight of hand.
Hold on.
Alright.
Can I make a history? Can I recall if I know any infamous thumb wrestling techniques?
Yeah, sure. Roll me a history.
Infamous thumb wrestling.
Infamous.
Oh shit.
You know the band
It was a
techniques.
Yeah. The band techniques.
Oh my god, this is nuts.
This encounter is kind of giving me PTSD from earlier.
She used the band
As-
technique.
Oh, I guess we're doing this.
Just wiggle your thumb or something.
As it's going down too quick. Gerald, roll me a sleight of hand. As you're locked in a thumb war with a decaying hand. Bali, Tundra. You find your own corner of the garden. You kind of walk past, seeing some of the other cliques. You see the Watchers at midnight as they have just a human with them. A very confused looking human. You see the Fire Eaters as they attempt to tame some imps, lighting plants around them on fire. And you see the Northern Lights as each one of them is kind of divided, trying to get this rabbit with wings and antlers to come towards it, or them. As you hear a small explosion. As going over to see what it is, you see limbs of frogs just around this place and small burnt marks in the ground. As you see a singular frog at the center of it all, its back covered in these red blisters.
So, do all these things look like ethereal? Or do they look like they're actually there?
They look like they're there.
So we're just supposed to tame it?
Dude, I don't know.
That's what she said.
I'm trying to figure out how you duplicated my brick.
After class. We'll figure it out.
Things are more important than class.
Okay. Well. I want to try to use a feat of magic.
Yeah.
To see if I can make a familiar of my own. To try to aid me in this.
So the normal, if you want to summon something very temporary, then yeah. But the actual familiar spell, the binding, requires some ingredient.
Okay. I just want to try to create a frog, like a friend for it, you know?
Yeah.
So, can I roll... I guess I can either roll nature or...
I think nature's a good fit for it.
Or animal handling.
I think for the creation it would be more of nature, some intellect check.
Ooh, thank God. I only had a +1. Yes, I know, I'm a druid.
Doesn't mean that you gotta like
Just gotta
nature.
check the thing. Damn. As you summon this frog, you remember to give it some distance, as frogs highly territorial.
Ah.
You're
But
pretty
you
good.
attempt to make one. Given that, I would say you're probably smart enough to make one of opposite gender.
Well, yeah, that was the intention. Yeah.
No, the honeypot, you know.
Yeah.
As you make a frog, and this other frog kind of turns to the side and looks at it.
Wow, great job.
I don't know if we're out of the woods yet.
What the fuck is wrong with my brick?
And I'm just gonna I want to try to make the frog like come towards me, like my frog that I made, and like hop into my hands,
Yeah.
and like try to make this other frog follow.
Yeah, as you start to attract this frog, it starts hopping over. As it gets close to you, kind of looks up, and it lets out a croak, and its back starts to glow.
Oh, you pissed it off now.
It's okay. Bali means you no harm. Bali is a friend of all animals.
Does it look really upset?
Yeah, I mean,
Like real upset? Like really
Like it's
fucking
gonna
upset?
explode.
yeah, it's gonna blow soon.
You want me to hit it with the brick?
Oh god, you could like squish
No.
it with both. Put
As
it
We
in the-
can't.
kind of raising your voice, it starts to glow more intensely as it turns looking at Tundra.
Cast something, dude. Something. You can do it, Tundra.
Me? You're talking. What? You're talking to me?
Yeah.
What?
Put
I
it out.
hide the bricks behind my back to be less threatening, and I try to be like,
All right, roll me a performance, Tundra.
oh god, he's doing all the work. Make me roll for it. Oh,
As it begins to reach critical mass,
We may want to step back.
Mincemeat shivers.
Mhm.
Mince, you cannot help but just kind of fall on your back. This just feeling was way too sudden.
Hey, let me give it a shot.
I'm gonna hold out my hand, and the smoke coalesces into this little cat.
Yeah, this drake kind of returns to its prior spot, flipping over onto its back and lying down.
I choose you, Ronso Jr.
I'm gonna throw the little smoke ball, and the cat is going to land kind of near it and around it in a little puff of smoke. And the goal here is to get the cat to engage with it and play with it. I know it's drunk, so hopefully I can get it to get into that playful state where they're tussling. So the cat is going to, just like cats do, play fight, you know, like get its attention, bat at it a little bit, not in a aggressive way, but just in kind of like a playful way.
All right. Can you have Ronzo Jr. roll me a performance or athletic?
Yep.
Or probably performance or acrobatics.
Let's go with... Actually, I'm going to look at his sheet real quick. Performance plus 0. So let's go with the acrobatics. All right. No, I'm rolling so bad tonight.
Yeah, it starts batting at this drake. And you notice it's kind of like it just wants to sleep it all off.
Mm-hmm.
It starts, rather than kind of getting energized by this, it just kind of gets annoying. and it tries to like push Ronzo Jr. out of the way.
Damn.
I think I know. I've been thinking too much like Smoothskin. Need to rely more on scale nature. And being drunk like I am, I'm going to go back to my like natural like lizard instincts and realize that it's kind of cold here and realize that this lizard is warm. And so I'm going to like go over and just like flop down next to it so that we're both a little bit warmer.
All right, yeah. For instinct, I will give you an animal handling check.
Okay.
Come on.
Let's see if we roll okay.
Come on. Not bad.
Yeah, as you kind of lie down next to this very sleepy drake, it starts to kind of close the gap as it starts to lean in and continues to snooze a bit more pleasant.
All right. I'm probably going to fall asleep as well.
I want Ronzo Jr. up in there. He's gonna, instead of playing, he's just gonna see the vibe and he's just gonna do the cat thing and make biscuits and curl up.
All right, roll a d20, Shiver.
Okay. Bam.
Nice.
Get it familiar.
Yeah, as it kind of joins the pile, as this drake looks oh so content.
That's so cute.
Gerald, you are locked
That's
in a mortal struggle with a hand.
Jeez.
I need you to roll me either a strength or a constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Let me.
As this hand just keeps going, it doesn't let up. As with this iron grip, it just ends up pushing your thumb in.
Ooh.
And it kind of rears back and hops up, kind of declaring itself the victor.
All right.
Marcus.
Was it your writing hand?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait. Yeah. I imagine.
Yeah. I'll give that hand disadvantage for the rest.
How are you gonna write?
Marcus.
Marcus just let that happen too.
I'm from behind you.
You
Hey,
didn't
it's-
wiggle your thumb enough.
Yeah, there you go.
You feel a tap on your shoulder from one of the watchers at midnight.
Oh. I thought you were going to be another disembodied hand. All right.
No,
So we're good.
Against the wishes of the teacher, we have captured our quarry. No, I have to ask you, how are you doing, Mark?
Are you here to stare into my past or something?
No.
Probably for the best.
I want to know how you're doing.
A little cranky this morning. It's to be expected. Not terribly bad, though.
Yes. How's the light treating you? Have you had your fill of the book?
Oh boy, what book was that again?
It was Song of Arsica.
Right, that was the one they gave us that we were looking for. And I don't remember what for.
Information about Kryn.
That's right. Did we read that book?
I think you looked at it once.
Okay.
A lot going on.
We've been busy. I may have glanced at it. I haven't had the time.
Of course. Of course. What about the scroll case?
It's still a mystery made of magic eating stone, as far as we know.
Yes. I hope you're able to open it.
I don't want to know how you know, but how do you know?
He kind of holds up his hand, and like this, he has this big onyx ring on it. And he taps it a little bit. Magic.
That's better than hearing it from around the school, I guess. You're not telling anyone.
Only you.
That's good, I guess.
We're very interested in you, Mark.
That might be a first for me. Why should you be?
We want to see how you progress. You have a lot in common with us.
Watches of midnight. I presume you have dark sides as well.
Let us say we're two sides of the same coin.
Two sides of the same coin. Would I know if he's referring to like Dial when he says that? Like a religious.
Roll me a religion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Today is not Marx's day.
Yeah. Just saying. There's something. They're clearly being vague.
Clearly.
But they do kind of in the strangest way, they have like a similar kind of instinct to you. They kind of keep an eye on everything that's around.
Okay. Okay. Watchers. Got it. Would I know the significance of an onyx ring?
No.
Okay. All right. Yes, two sides of the same coin. Ice.
Oh,
You
Marcus.
must. If I watch outwards, maybe you watch inwards.
You're on the right track. Anyways, we have to keep an eye on Jeff. We have plans.
Jeff? Is that what you said?
Yes, our new familiar.
The one that we've captured against the
As-
teacher's wishes.
As you see, kind of in the background, there's a man. Just, they have this man. He's like, I'm not a pet.
My
Hush,
name's
hush.
Jeff.
Hush, hush.
Gosh, Jeff.
That's
I-
exactly what a pet would say, though. Right?
Yeah.
As
I don't know what to say. Where did you find this one?
the garden.
Yes, of course. Is he missing a hand?
No,
Hmm,
he's completely
It would have
intact.
been too easy. All right.
He looks at Gerald, kind of sweating, tired out on the ground. And this hand kind of doing like a little dance. Almost shimmying in like a hand.
I am just focused on the hand right now. I'm about to challenge a double or nothing.
It's good seeing you again. Mark. Please, come visit. Our dorm is north, right next to the old portal circle.
On the resolution side, I take it.
Correct.
Yes.
Come on
If
now,
I can
Jeff.
if I can find the time.
Come on now, Jeff. We have things to do. As you see, they just leave with this man.
They just enslaved the dude.
It was more like kidnapping. But yeah,
He was a kid.
kids. No, it wasn't kids. Tundra, Bali, there is a frog going critical in front of you. Got
I'm
one
just
last
freaking
chance.
out. I'm like, well, if you're not going to do something,
I'm not looking. Is it okay?
I hold out my walking nut, and I'm gonna try to like. So does the back look like it has like fire coming out, or it's like heating up, or like?
It's heating up. It's kind of like inflating. These bubbles are kind of blistering.
Okay.
The
I wondered
air is
if I
getting
could use,
hotter.
like
around you.
I wondered if I could use like a prestidigitation effect to like snuff it out, but it's not really like a fire source. So
And it is living.
I can chill it. Oh, it
Hey,
says
y'all.
non-living material. Yeah.
Chill.
Eh.
I mean, you can try like an equivalent spell using a feat of magic. Like,
Yeah, I want to
not a
try
rub.
to like cool it down somehow,
Ray of Frost.
yeah,
Great water.
and I want to see if I can use survival for that because it's quite literally gonna blow up if I don't.
sure, why not? In honor of Tim.
I love it.
Wow, everybody else is rolling bad. I'm rolling good. Well, other than
Yeah,
my
you got
first
those
roll.
loaded dice, so yeah.
Well, you're really gonna
All
say that after
18.
you see what I rolled.
Is it really an 18?
Where the hell is survival? Oh, it's the last one.
Oh,
Yep, it's a fill roll. As this frog goes completely inert immediately. You kind of chill it out. And not only does it physically chill, but it also kind of contracts. The frog kind of, it just kind of goes immobile.
Shrinkage. Yeah.
Did you do it? Pick it up. I'm not carrying. I'm
No.
trying to
Pick it up.
what?
Pick up the frog.
I
Before it ignites again.
I just have 2 bricks in my hand. I'm like, I can't pick it up. I can't pick it up. I got 2 bricks in my hand.
All right, I'll pick it up with my trunk.
Yeah, you pick up this frog. It's very relaxed.
I'll try to put it on my head and then like cover it with my ears to try to warm it up.
Yeah. You put this frog on your head. It kind of relaxes. Kind of heating up a bit more again. It starts to calm down. It comes to its senses a little bit, realizes it's not in danger. So you start to hear a digging sound behind you. And take a squad piss.
All right.
Nice.
See you in a minute.
Currently.
Nick,
Yeah.
has your connection been stable tonight?
For the most part.
Have there been stutters?
So you know when you were talking about the smell of the lady?
Yes.
I heard sulfur and something about eggs, but part of it got cut off.
Okay.
I think there's been like a time or two more.
Hmm.
I mean, it's been mostly good though.
That's good. So we can't move you to the video yet.
It definitely seems more stable than it has been.
That's good. So lowering the bitrate a tiny bit helped.
Yeah.
We could lower it to 8 kilobits per second again, and all sound like we're back in like 2005.
Too bad we can't lower the video quality, huh?
Yeah. I wonder if Discord has. I mean, I guess Discord could have control over that. Get you on the webcam soon. Soon, TM.
Do you know where that was incredible?
Yeah. So he just comes in from the dark.
He literally did just phase into existence.
Yeah.
But no, Nick and Dinor, I've been really enjoying you guys' characters so far. It's been awesome having you play with us.
Thanks. It's been good.
Two
I'm
out
just
of.
glad to be part of the think tank.
We know. We know.
2 out of 3 of their characters have been kobolds.
Yeah. What is this disembodied hand like? You said it looks decayed, but is it like slimy? It's
Cold.
cold.
It's cold, and it's like
Is
it has a very
bloody?
firm grip. No, it's
Like-
not bloody.
Okay. Does it got like cuts all over it?
No, I wouldn't say it has cuts. It has places where like it would have decayed a little bit, but it's kind of held together through some degree of
Okay.
necromancy.
Alright.
Now just wait for Carl.
Probably getting another massage.
Yeah.
Jeez. Don't. I can talk about that after. Oh man.
By the way, what's the name of the guy that Mince knows?
Doyer.
Doyer. Okay.
Sorry, I was telling Mel about my escapade earlier.
So Dino was pretty much right. You know, Michael, that's exactly what I was thinking of too. I was thinking of that magic card.
Yep.
What?
Severed Legion. It's a card nobody has ever used in anything, but
Oh, that's
I
so
used
appropriate.
I used it.
That's-
The art looks familiar.
I used it as a kid, and it was. I love that card as
Yeah.
a kid.
Like I used it before I knew better.
yeah.
It's perfect for Dinor.
I mean, it's one of those cards that a kid plays because of what you have access to.
Right. Zombie hand. Why not?
As behind you, everyone's riding back, right?
Mhm.
You know what? You two are eating. I'll go back to.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Okay, okay.
You just need to call.
I just didn't want to make you stop eating. As
And
Tundra
vanish.
Bali behind you, digging up plants in kind of like this open spot. It's very focused on like one spot, digging around it. Is this mole, this large mole with a pink ribbon around its neck. Familiar mole.
Where do I know it from?
It knocked over Shivers between class.
It's
month.
so it's not a familiar. It is familiar.
Correct.
Got
Yeah, I was right.
it.
Oh, you said it's not a familiar.
Yeah.
It could be.
Could be both.
It knocked over who?
Shivers.
Oh,
I mean, if you have to ask who it knocked out over, it's probably Shivers.
Yeah.
is it looking at us?
No, it's digging.
Oh,
It has this big like star nose and it's sniffing.
I think we did it. Is he? Is he sleeping?
maybe,
The frog.
maybe. Did you kill it? Can you kill it?
You guys, the two of you.
I wanna go show the teacher. See if I can get some brownie points.
Yeah, you start walking back with this frog, kind of ignoring the mole. As you're approached by kind of someone wearing these rags, one of the Northern Lights. As this wood elf approaches you, he's like, "Hey, are you Bali? Of course you're Bali.
Do you know about the crows?
I actually wanted to talk about them.
Oh, okay.
Can hey, come with me.
Actually, went
But Bali needs to talk to the teacher.
Oh, I mean, you'll be able to talk to the teacher.
Yeah. All right.
And
I'm just gonna stand there with my bricks, looking around.
you're like,
just standing there with your brick in your hand.
yeah, you've got your bricks. There's a mole.
Teacher
Bali
thinks
just gets dragged off.
he tamed a brick. Familiar.
Sit here with my.
As he holds out this long
Yes.
this long thin hand. The name's Risha.
It's nice to meet your acquaintance, Risha. Have you talked to the crows?
No. I have to ask something.
Okay.
And he looks a bit excited. Are you a druid?
Why would you ask Bali this? It's because I'm a
The
elephant.
crows, the bear thing. Because you're a Loxodon, of course.
If Bali was a druid, Bali couldn't leave the grounds, the walls.
Well, are you having trouble leaving?
Bali's left many times.
Well, hypothetically, if you were a druid,
Are you a druid?
Hypothetically, if you were a druid, the wall wouldn't actually hurt you.
Isn't that what the wall's designed to do? Keep the druids out.
Actually, it's actually about shape change. Have you talked to the sticky man in town? He has trouble with them too.
The sticky man.
First inn we went to.
Intimacy Marcus.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Okay. Have you had trouble?
Hypothetically,
Yes, of course, hypothetically.
if I was a druid, it would have only been one time.
Hypothetically, it seems to get worse every time. Every time.
Are you not you when you go through? Hypothetically.
I was gonna say. Forget that.
Hypothetically, Bali's never left without. At least Bali. Elephant and all.
Then, hypothetically, I don't know why it should hurt. If you were hypothetically a druid, which are you more of a moon person, a star person?
Bali is fond of blue moon. Ice cream.
Hypothetical.
No, Bali really likes it.
Oh, the ice cream. Ah.
Yes.
Well done.
Well,
Are you a star boy? Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, I like ice cream too.
Oh. Perhaps we can enjoy a bowl together sometime.
Yes. Yes. I'm so glad that hypothetically there's someone like you at school.
And hypothetically, Bali didn't mean to hurt anyone.
No, no.
Only hypothetically.
I mean, it is Pendulum we're talking about. They wouldn't have stopped until they couldn't breathe air anyway.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Although you should know that I know you killed Grunt. Or when Grant left, he was swearing vengeance.
Okay.
He's I thought I should let you know.
Thank you.
I don't know if he's going to come back or something.
Have you met Boris? He's a good friend, hypothetically, outside the walls.
I don't think I have hypothetically. But
He has information
You know,
about the return.
if you were hypothetically a druid, there's a little next week. Someone important, Lady Mancala, is visiting a small town up north.
Where is this at?
It's northeast towards it's closer to the end of the peninsula, Apalvik. I can write that.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, well. Hypothetical kindred spirit, it was nice to meet you.
Yes, it was hypothetically good to meet you as well.
Probably has to go.
Yes, of course.
Don't mind the crows. They don't mean
Oh,
harm.
no, they mostly cause trouble for the guard.
Ah,
It's great.
As Shivers. It is like the same. Shivers, there is a pile of sleeping various creatures in front of you. As you kind of look at them, it has gone very successfully. You as well. Here. Hey. As you see this sea elf behind you. Hey. Shivers.
Shivers is processing him.
Her.
Her.
Why, hello there.
I noticed you got new. I'm sorry. You haven't. You're actually missing that first day of class. My name's Scoria. I'm part of the Fire Eater.
Nice to meet you, Scoria. You seem to know me.
Yeah, I mean, some people are a bit afraid, but not me. But pointing at Mince on the ground, I noticed your clique got a few new members.
Aye.
So I gotta ask.
Yes.
You went to the school, didn't you?
What did he ask?
You went to the school, didn't
He
you?
went into the school.
Hey, I've been to everyone. Except, the one.
I always forget.
Realization.
I can make a deception if you want.
Not yet. Well, you weren't there, but first day of class, your clique was already asking about it. We had it in our minds to maybe go in, but there are other challenges. So, Were you there?
Hey, other challenges. Many other challenges. So many others that the think tank be a name to be feared. We've been knocking them out as they've been popping up. We've been too busy to poke our nose into places that don't belong. But if ye
No.
do, please, by all means, let us know.
Now I want you to make a deception.
Yeah. Do. Oh, that was Ronzo Jr.'s.
Yeah, no, it's still a high roll.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
It's a 21.
Yep. All right. Well, if you do ever find your way in there, let us know it's.
You broke up right at the end of there. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. If you ever end up there, let us know what it's like.
Let us know what it's like. Okay.
And, if we manage to knock out all of these challenges and find our way in there, what do you be offering for knowledge of such things? Certainly we wouldn't give it to you for free.
Well, it's just a little curiosity, but I mean, can't really be making deals if you haven't been there. And they kind of just hands in pockets just pace off.
He be taken advantage of on the high seas every day and night, I swear.
Yeah. So Shivers turns his attention back to the sleeping pile.
Never before in me cold existence have I seen something so cuddly.
Yeah,
Shivers walks over to it and like kind of wants to get down there, but doesn't.
You see this small woman, the little halfling teacher, Amila, walk up to Mince and gently shake it.
Mince is gonna wake up, snorting and fart.
Nice.
Call back to Makiel's old character.
Hell yeah.
No one smells it. No.
Yeah. The sad thing is that she still smells worse.
Yeah.
It's a very smelly session today.
It has been.
Mhm.
Great.
Mincemeat.
Huh?
Do you work with Doyer, is that correct?
This is the teacher talking to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You said you're a good friend of him, right?
Yes, I know the work he's doing right now. The next time you see him, could you pass along that I have a request for him?
All right. What request?
Oh, I just tell him I have a request. It's from Amila. He'll know.
Okay. So, since you're a good friend with him, do you know about his work?
Yes.
Okay.
Taking spells from realization, making them into something that we can still teach, given the current circumstances.
All right. You know download then. If you know download, can I ask you a hypothetical question?
Do it again. Let's do it again.
Of course.
So, I met man outside gate, and he hunting werewolf. Otherwise known as, hypothetically, druid. Now, if I
Hunting.
hypothetically knew druid, am I hypothetically in danger?
Yes. If you speak of the return, they're the worst kind.
Oh no.
They-
Hypothetically, druid tried to mug me. Don't know what to do, because hypothetically, druid is friend.
I thought Tundra tried to mug you.
I need you to roll me a deception.
Yeah, it wasn't him.
He came up in bear form and growled at me while Tundra was holding me in the air.
All right, yeah.
Not a bug, just a threaten. A gentle threaten.
He's like, hypothetically, oh no. Hypothetically, what was me? Like, I love it.
Well, my main dude here is Doyle, and if somebody's close to with Doyle, then I can probably be open with
Doyer?
my thought process.
Doyer.
Yeah, Doyle.
Doyle. I like that
So-
too.
Oh,
Roll me a deception.
Deception?
hmm
Okay.
See how good your hypotheticals are?
Come on, man, you got this.
Oh,
Oh,
pretty good.
she kind of like off in a bit of her own world. It's like, if you did know a druid, I would submit their name to Grafel and she could put out a bounty for them. Either for summary execution or capture.
But hypothetically, is that right?
It's preventing the greater evil. They steal what makes you. They steal what gives you your humanity, your mind itself. Make you into something savage and wild. It's everything we stand against at Comprehension.
Yeah, Mint is just gonna go wide-eyed and stay silent.
If you do end up finding one of these people and turning them in, there is possibility for reward. But
Well, it was hypothetical after all.
yes, and if you do end up finding someone, hypothetically, then if you let any of the staff at Comprehension know, even confrontation, they'll agree with me.
Is there hypothetically a way to stop them stealing humanity?
It's kind of what they're doing by killing them and like eradicating them or whatever. Being so anti them.
Not an easy thing to undo, I'm afraid.
Well, not undo, but just prevent.
If you want to prevent it, then the best preventative measure is self-defense.
oh, yeah.
Which is what they're doing.
Self-defense first, just before they have a chance to self-defend themselves.
You know, if someone's walking at you,
World hard to understand. Book easy to understand. World make no sense.
Yes, it's not an easy life we've carved for ourselves here up north.
Hey, but
At least life. Oh, sorry, Shipper.
No, keep going. Finish your.
No. Just saying, life and at least life. What do you say, Shipper?
I was just going to say, look, have you ever seen a more tame drake in your life? I think we passed.
Yes. It's hard to decide between your drake and the frog. I think I'll have to give you preference because you were on time.
Go, team darkness. And I go to high five.
This is already drunk and asleep. It's already
Yeah, and if you shut up first, you would have got the easy target, you know? Like,
I raised my hand for a high five.
Yeah.
All right. I'll gather everyone up. Return to the gazebo.
Do I keep Drake?
No, he's not a familiar for you. He's one of mine.
Oh.
You can visit him though.
Might need stronger drink next time.
Hey.
As the teacher goes around, gathers up all of your groups. Sadly, the hand has reigned victorious over Team Old. Team Brick did
I didn't
Team
feel like
Brick did a
killing
good
you,
job.
so
Yeah.
this might have shown it its place.
They weren't playing his team Conjure.
As she looks around and she's like, "Where did the Watchers at Midnight go?" And they didn't. And she holds up this small little pseudo dragon. They didn't even tame the familiar.
They seem to have thought they did. They named their familiar Jeff.
Wait. Jeff, the delivery man, Jeff. The courier.
I've never seen a Jeff in my life.
Anyways.
Plausible.
So, you've all done very well. Even though it was difficult for some of you, it is your first time. I still have something for all of you. For these groups, Bali and Tundra, Marcus, and Gerald. She hands you, each of your groups, a small clay pot. There's already a seed planted in here. This will help you practice care, hospitality. It is important in our School of Magic.
What
social
kind of
skills?
Seed is it?
Oh, that's a surprise. Don't worry, it's not druidic. All approved of prior. And she hands out some of these pots to each of the Fire Eaters and Northern Lights who did not win.
Could Molly get an extra pot? I'd like to start growing things inside the grounds.
You should be able to get one from your school. These are special. These aren't for growing fruits and vegetables.
Hmm.
Maybe you can ask the old groundskeeper. I haven't seen him in a while. And to each of the winners, she hands out a scroll.
Oh.
She hands a scroll, and she takes out this small brass brazier. And she starts with the Fire Eaters, who burn it down or burn the scroll. And a small imp appears in a flash of fire. Then the Northern Lights go up, and they get a small pig. And as they back off, well, Shivers, you already have a familiar, and I'm afraid it's a one per person sort of thing. She hands you two things, Mincemeat. A scroll of Find Familiar and a bladder.
What bladder for?
I got this scroll special. I used to work in the old school, and don't worry, this is purely conjuration. I thought this familiar would be special, bring back good memories of things. You need only cast the spell with a bladder, and Brendan, since you were so adept at taking care of the Drake, I figured I'd give you a bit more of a challenge to take care of.
Oh. Should I guess now?
Yes, of course.
All right.
She steps back.
I cast it.
Fuck yeah.
As you cast the spell, you throw the bladder in, and this fire erupts. You see this bladder start to change form and shape as it starts to inflate. It starts to get larger and larger, like a beach ball, as you see popping up. Boom, 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 boom. These little black eyes. And it starts to stand up on these legs like those of a bird. As standing before you is Brendan.
The fuck?
Is that a mouth on top?
Nope.
It's like a creepy looking salamence.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, what's the
The
pre-evolution?
shotgun.
Yeah.
As it starts to blink with all of its various eyes. And you don't necessarily feel this close bond with it, Mitz. It's not like the normal bond of a familiar. And it looks at you. And it starts making these strange noises to vocalize. You go,
I mimic it. Does not seem like.
Oop.
Wait, did you say poop?
I said, oh.
Oh, okay.
He's an interesting one. And it looks at her and it starts vocalizing out, making these noises that none of you understand.
Where's the noise coming from? Is he just vibrating? Because I get down with that.
It is coming from the one orifice on him, which, like a balloon, on his underside is a small, like,
sphincter that's talking to us. Mm-hmm. Cool.
essentially.
Yeah, it's good.
And that is not even something I wrote.
Oh.
He's a temperamental little goon balloon.
Goon balloon.
The best.
The old dean had a he had a real soft spot for them.
What do they like?
Mischief mostly.
Long walks on the beach.
They don't eat or drink. So your brew will not prove useful to him.
Alright, so I just need to feed him mischief every once in a while. Understood.
Yes, just keep a close eye on him to make sure he doesn't do anything too naughty.
We'll try.
What good will this do our group?
Oh, this is part of your teaching. The
Like a
pots.
child.
Yes. Actually.
Mm.
Taking care of a familiar. The bond we share is something special.
Mm.
And
Mincemeat, he said it's a goon balloon. Try blowing smoke up its ass. See if that helps.
players. All right.
That might work if it didn't talk out its ass too.
There you go. Everyone is an observer, and Nick, you are now the owner of Brendan, the goon balloon.
Okay.
Don't pop him.
Wasn't planning on it.
Looks like he's made out of flesh. Kind of creepy.
I hope. Yeah. Like, man,
I think he might be.
we got to get him and Ronzo Jr. tight at some point.
Flesh balloon sounds way worse.
Give
There's
him
not
pro-
much about him that's right.
PTSD again. Hmm.
But you did bring up a good point. That like each reward was like a harder challenge, and like first place was like the hardest challenge. Like it's like congratulations, you won. Here's like the difficult, the hardest thing.
And that's what it's all about.
It is.
Except for that one time I got to skip a final exam. So, she looks at all of you. The students kind of give this goon balloon an odd look. He is not normal. Remember, if any of you catch sight of a wolf, let me know. If you can coax it back, perhaps using the same skills you used today, you'll have my emblem.
She wants us to persuade a wolf to change back.
To come back.
To follow us back.
The winter wolf she talked about the other day.
Yeah.
How do we get it past the guards at the gate?
It's a creature, not a druid.
So it's one of your familiars.
No.
It's mythical.
I don't want. I want to give it safety.
Like,
Are we done?
Yes. You may go.
Are you all right there, Gerald?
I don't want to talk about it.
Is his thumb like snapped in half? Like
His hand is like bruised. Like it's red.
Tundra.
Sorry, what?
Your brick seems to have duplicated.
Thanks.
holy shit, there's 2 bricks.
Did he shit a brick?
You said your father might be closer. What does that mean?
It's just a hopeful statement, that's all.
Why do you have 2 bricks?
You know what? Why do you have 2 personalities?
Oh, no.
Do you know which one original?
It's an event and they duplicated. I don't. What's so hard about that?
A rift in Marcus. Just you just watch him crack in half.
The same thing happened in the bag, it seems.
Is your bag special?
I think the brick was.
Wait, are there any duplicates in there besides my brick?
I look in there.
No,
It's
normal.
just the brick, Tundra.
I'm going. I don't know who I gotta talk to, but I gotta go right now. I'm talking to somebody. I can't.
I want to detect magic on the brick.
Yeah, you cast detect magic. Only one of them is magical.
Do I get a school?
Is that if you touch it? I have to make
I
sure.
can use my action to see a faint aura, and you learn the school of magic if any.
Okay. Conjuration.
Hey, your brick is magic, but it's that one, not the other one.
Oh, really? I knew I knew it was magical. That's just why I gave it to Bali. This one isn't magical? Wait, which one's magical? I have 2 hands. Which one's the magical one?
The same one that you felt was the brick from earlier.
So this one's not magical?
I assume it's the duplicate.
I hand the magical one to Bali. Please figure this out. I can only carry so many bricks.
Pretty useful for building.
Metaphorically and physically.
Only will try harder.
Your brick is magical. What? I thought it was just a regular brick. What does it do?
It's of the
We're trying
school of
to figure it out.
conjuration. Conjuration. Yes.
Wait, so the one brick summoned a second brick?
It would seem.
A real brick shithouse going on right now.
Wait, so
So does that make the magical brick a fake brick?
Whoa.
No,
No,
Probably
if it's
just
being
magic.
conjured.
No, that would be the non-magic brick that's being conjured.
But then wouldn't it be magical if it was conjured?
No.
No. Magic brick summons non-magic brick.
Yes.
How?
Normal bricks cannot summon bricks. Only magic bricks can summon brick.
What part of magic is so hard to understand? Also, just so everyone's clear, the School of Resolution does conjuration.
Transition.
Transition. They do it. Yep. That's what I said the first time.
Tundra and I went to confrontation, and we're gonna get an appointment with the dean soon.
They were hard to deal with. They were very.
The Minotaur
Convocation.
has no feelings.
Speaking of feelings, Bali, at some point, I would like to talk to you.
Okay, tonight. But they did say we brought up the fact that we think whoever used the amulet might have stolen Krim's body. And the Minotaur said that would be. What did he say? Something about the board.
He said that the board knew that the body was missing. That's all he said.
Nah, they got something to do with it.
I don't know. You were talking to the guy.
He's trying to cover it up. I think the board knows who stole it.
What?
We can't take on the entire head of the school. That ain't happening. There's not enough bricks in that bag for us to do that.
Not yet. Not yet.
So, we're
I'm
thinking.
sure you just
this-
misunderstood the situation.
Just make
The
Perhaps.
it.
board wouldn't need to steal the body of Krim. They fucking own it, right?
Or the covering for who did it.
You did a good job talking to him. Don't sell yourself short. If you were. I'm not really sure if you were or not.
I think I did.
You did good.
We didn't give them. Did we give it to them? I don't remember.
Yeah,
Like,
we
read-
gave you.
read- What?
Yeah, we definitely gave it to him. We gave it to him in exchange for a meeting
Mm.
with the dean of. Wait, where were we again?
Constipation.
Yeah.
Yes. John, confrontation.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't tell us who checked it out. But he did confirm someone did check it out.
Right.
Did he though?
He
We'll
did.
need that name
He
because we
did.
need to question them.
Right.
Either they did it or it was taken from them.
Isn't the dean of confrontation y'all agree?
Fair chin, yes.
Wait a minute.
Do you know him?
Yes, when Mincemeat and I were officially brought into the think tank, apparently it was Yagri that did our paperwork.
He was?
That's what Emberbeard said, or whatever his name was.
Beautiful. Yeah, he could have filed the paperwork.
You're right, he did say that.
Why would the dean himself stoop to a level of filing paperwork?
We could ask him. We get an appointment.
Well, I did have a very prestigious recommendation to the school.
You lived in a sewer crate thing.
And one does not negate the other.
I'm just saying.
Excuse us.
How much time
Hey.
do we have before our next class?
Not long.
Not
No,
long. Like not long enough to
thinking
go
about it.
home. We're like right next to our dorm, right?
Yeah, I mean, your next thing's in the School of Transition. If you want to pick something up, you can. You've been chatting away a while.
Listen,
Ah.
when we get to this meeting with the dean, we should bring all of us and all of our questions.
Hey,
And
All
as
at once.
if we're moving back, I just wanted to let you guys know because I do want to tell you that
I was confronted by the fire eaters. They were wanting to know about us being inside the school of realization. Seems like word's getting around. I played it cool, though. They didn't get anything out of me.
Probably had a strange hypothetical conversation.
But you guys went into that school.
No.
Also, did I believe that he played it cool?
you
can roll an insight.
Yeah, you can insight him if you want.
Probably. Man, I am.
Yeah, tonight hasn't been the night of good
night.
rolls.
Marcus rolls today, all 7s. Yeah.
You have no clue. Shivers is more confident than normal in his fact that he played it cool.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, how is their paperwork done for Mincemeat and I to join the think tank when I didn't even know I was joining the think tank? I just met you guys last night, out in an abandoned countryside. The only one that knew we were there with you guys was Janish.
Ooh, that lends into my theory that they all think we're pawns. They have us in their game or something.
I think if it's just meant to be, I don't. I don't.
I think this is just a sign that Janish thinks Mincemeat and I belong in the think tank. That's the best timeline you could see.
I mean, when talking about pawns, we are students, and we're making our way across the board to become something other than pawns. Maybe queen, maybe rook, but we are currently pawns. Simply what being a student is.
Ollie has no idea what you're talking about.
I love how you say that. I was thinking he's so wise.
Or maybe a more established author.
I hate this
Marcus,
fucking school.
Marcus, who were you talking to? I saw there was a man in robes.
Yes, one of the watches at midnight. The ones that gave us the book the one time.
Book?
They're really creepy.
What did he say?
Some stuff. Also, they kidnapped a guy. But I didn't think it was any of our business.
What do they watch?
They kidnapped someone?
Are you on good
it was
terms with
Jeff.
them?
You remember Jeff? I don't know Jeff.
Wait.
Never met him, but
They kidnapped the courier?
it's okay. They're probably the last time we met him. They were looking into the feelings of a dead guy. You know, from when he was alive. They really kind of care about that stuff.
Like,
Like
could they
Jeff might
watch?
be.
Wait,
Could
They're a
did they
little
take
weird like that.
did they take him during class?
We were all here, were we not?
Hey,
I saw it.
were you a part of this kidnapping while I was alone with that hand the whole time?
Wait. Probably not kidnapping. I mean, I don't know all about Familiar. Maybe Jeff Familiar.
That's what they said he was. I mean,
And not kidnapping.
he looked
Did
like
you-
a dude, though.
Did you not hear the teacher?
What the teacher said.
Oh,
They said he was the courier.
Yes, but now he's Familiar courier,
I mean, Jeff does sound like a familiar name to me.
right?
Could they watch the Mountaineers for us?
He doesn't just become a familiar. Because he walked in here.
Thank you.
Hunter's like, please don't make me have to say something here.
I mean, maybe they use magic on man. Maybe man now in love with them and follow them for the rest of the day.
So, the guy that was enslaved by someone, you assume it's
do I recall
fine.
him
That's your
banging
baseline.
against the bars at all?
Wait a minute.
Sorry, recall him what?
Like banging against the bars, like he wanted to get out, or did he look in sore?
Jeff tried to escape.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Was he
Oh,
in
Jeff
a
wasn't.
cage?
Jeff wasn't in a cage or anything.
Oh,
He's just walking around.
I thought that you said he trapped them. All right.
Wait a minute. Now that I think about it, if we save Jeff, maybe having a delivery man on our side would be pretty useful.
Listen, all right.
If he was
too
indebted
many
to us.
leads already. You can't.
Quest for Jeff.
I love how he just like has all these galaxy brain things. He's like, wait a minute, if we save Jeff, it all comes.
Imagine what we could find out from the stuff that gets delivered around here.
You're right, and nobody kills the messenger.
Exactly.
We already have a contact that's probably knows more than Jeff. It's the doorman. He knows everything around here, probably.
Yeah, and maybe he won't get captured by randos.
True.
That's true. Jeff's survivability skills do seem to be lacking.
We need to focus on what's important here.
It's definitely not Jeff.
We can agree on that. Duplicating bricks. I'm meeting with the dean. We have a class. There's hypothetically another druid in the school other than me.
What?
No, but seriously, why do they make you take more than one of these a day? I don't understand how it's possible.
I don't understand why we only take 2.
What classes?
Yeah.
That was like a half an hour, man.
I stood there with my
Never
brick
been
in
to
my
school.
hand for half an hour.
We're gonna be late again.
Yeah. Think tank.
What else is new? Yeah.
You start getting a move on.
Oh man.
Heading to the School of Transition for your next class.
You really do go in the tank like every single time.
Yeah.
It's an apt name.
Yeah.
Yes.
You kind of have to like wrangle Brendan a bit. He's pretty much just kicking up stones. And he kind of looks at them for a moment as you kind of get his attention. He sees from every angle. And he starts to follow you, kicking the stone around.
Like an R2D2 with gas.
Do we trust that thing?
As the six of you walk to the School of Transition.
Yeah.
Into the next room, where you see no other students, just 6 chairs and a table laid out for you. And this woman eyeing an hourglass. Right? This
Sounds like
old
Janice.
elven woman, as you see one grain fall, and she looks up. Almost late, but good enough.
But not.
And that's what we'll call it for the night.
Beautiful. So much information, man.
character's so fucking lost. I feel like I'm in I'm like buried in a casino somewhere without any coins, and people are just asking me like a bunch of questions about where to go, and I'm like, fucking, I'm lost. Why are you asking me?
Yo, I love how the teacher went straight from like supporting Bali to telling me to turn into my druid friend. I'm like, oh shit.
They hate the return.
Yeah. It's scary.
So I shot a guy, hypothetically, and as he's bleeding, blood.
Gerald, still that voice and the way that you say everything that you do just cracks me the fuck up. I love it.
I'm glad that guy was a druid too, because I was a little freaked out at first.
If he
But
wasn't a druid,
that guy?
nothing he was saying
No,
would make sense,
No,
right?
he's not a druid. Everything he
Okay,
said
that
was
is an
hypothetical.
undercover wizard.
Yeah, didn't you
He's
hear
an
him the
undercover
whole
druid.
time? Yeah, dude, if he wasn't a druid, nothing he was saying would make sense. Because he was just like, he had trouble passing the gate. Like, how would he fucking know that at all?
He's a creeper and he saw it.
Oh, it's all he only hypothetically knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
I mean,
Oh, did
apparently
I ask
everyone
a,
knows
did I
about
ask
the
a different
crows.
person?
What?
Did I ask a different person?
Should you?
No. The who was Bali talking to about the druid stuff?
It was a member of
Yeah.
Okay.
which class?
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights. It was Risha.
Risha.
You were
Oh,
talking to the
okay.
teacher.
Yeah, I was so confused because for some reason I thought it was the teacher you were talking to initially. So when the teacher like completely flipped, I was like, oh no.
No.
Oh, is
No,
that why you went with
no.
the hypothetical thing? I was like, motherfucker stole his entire conversation.
No, it's my range of not deep pitched voices is very limited.
I feel you, dude. I'm the same way.
Yeah, that was real fun.
That was.
Yeah, that might be a new record for like amount of time that we didn't get to, you know?
No, I kind of was like, I had it in my mind. I was like, one of two things is going to happen. They're either going to do this one class, or they're going to be in the next day. Like, zoop. And
Yeah.
I'm like, and when after the first conversation, I'm like, okay, this is a one class day. So I kind of tried to keep it paced as such.
Yeah, that was a hell of one class day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. If we continue the one class days, we might get through the dean's conversation. We might get to the dean's appointment by like week 52 of this campaign.
Yeah.
Guess I'll just have that much more time to work on my game. Doesn't bother me.
I mean, it's a good problem to have when we just love talking in character with each other so much, you know, because that's honestly what I boil it down to. Is like we really love talking
I
to
had
each
2
other.
bricks in my hand. I'm like, with what?
No, dude.
I can't let go of these.
I'm gonna put down these bricks. You out your fucking mind?
The best part when Bali was like engaging with the toad, and you were like, "Yeah, good job. Why in the fuck do I have 2 bricks?" Like just for no reason at all, dude. It was so good. It killed me.
Gerald, we're gonna spread the word about your book.
Thank you.
We're,
Yeah.
Thank you. Spread the
We're trying
good
to sell
word.
more copies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
But-
gonna kill a lot
I
of
regret bringing
people.
it up because I don't want to make them known. Because it's like it's probably bad for us if the poisoner's book is spread far and wide.
My thing
You
is
tried your cookbook; it killed my aunt.
exactly.
Like,
like if it's taken seriously as a cookbook and used as it's intended, it's still gonna be like doing terrible things. Like,
You're gonna wake up. It's gonna be a ghost school. Everyone's gonna be fucking dead.
Yeah.
I just figured
I
it'd
feel
be
like-
fine in confrontation, just because they like that's what they do, they, like hurt people. But
I feel like the cookbook would be one of those things where like half the ingredients you'd be like, where the hell would I even get this? And then the other half the ingredients is like, why the hell would I put that into the recipe?
Yeah.
And you just have to trust the process.
It's like, those little grease chips at the bottom of the fryer that you always ignore? That's the best part.
It's
And
like
make sure-
the header and footer of every page is just remember to trust the process.
that's what I was just thinking in my mind, dude. In your book, I see it written, and it's like, Gerald, trust the process. Like,
Every
It's
fucking
like-
page,
yeah.
The original is actually an artifact that enchants you into actually trusting the process.
You give Gerald too much credit.
Just a
Sorry,
constant
y'all.
suggestion spell.
The most popular book from the library. It's gonna be
also the most
number
popular.
one bestseller here.
hey, we'll figure it out eventually.
It's honestly, dude, you know what it's like? Imagine the Ring movie, but like when Blockbuster was really popular and it's the number one sold, like rented movie. It's just
Yeah.
murking everybody. That little girl doing extra work.
Yeah.
There's gonna be people that are having like just like a little food gathering and like they're cooking like a meal for like 10 people or like having a
Yeah.
little party.
Oh my god.
Right before somebody takes the
Family.
first bite, like you get to see a shot of the cookbook, like in the kitchen. Oh,
Like
boy.
that cult that made the Kool-Aid so they could like go to a different planet or whatever it was.
Manson?
No.
Wasn't it? No, he was the one who told people to kill people.
Yeah, I
Was
thought
it
if they
Heaven's
died
Gate or
from this
something?
punch, they would go
Who
to
was that?
some other world
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. Who was that?
How do
Was
you
it
know
Heaven's
they
Gate or is that different?
I don't know. Either
Let's
way,
set up.
the damn board's in on it. I know it.
I
Well,
expect to
kept
see,
my
I want to
cool.
see.
I kept my
need you to
cool.
I'm gonna need you to commission the artwork for the front of this book. I need it in my life.
People's Temple.
But yeah,
See,
I was gonna
just
make the
text my wife.
analogy
She can do it.
that instead the cult makes something from the book, and then they all die from it.
I actually have some sample pages of my book on like my Google Drive.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's do this and
But
let's.
I'm not gonna show you guys unless you actually read the book.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's an awesome in-game thing, dude. That's so cool.
Hi,
How
Mel.
are you supposed to read the book? You gave us a blank pages, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
go
one
get
in
in
the
the
library.
library or
Over.
buy one.
Art that is needed.
You gotta
Enor
go to my distribution center.
Yeah.
to my wife.
Oh, my
Back where I
publisher
was
handles.
convicted for murder.
My publisher handles all that.
Yeah.
I have people for that.
My people speak